Thank you for tuning in to yet another episode of the Lift and Shine podcast. This is your host, Coach C, and we just had a 4-day challenge, and I just announced the winner. So Holly Walters, congratulations on winning the challenge. She showed up, she was consistent, and she wants this, and she's in the live right now, and I just mentioned how important it is for you to want it as bad as I want it for you. I can't change you, I can guide you, I can help you get motivated, but you have to want this for you. So today we're going to talk about healing your relationship with food. And those that don't know who I am, Charlotte Mazur, Coach C, also known as Coach C, to make things easier for you guys. And I've struggled with an eating disorder for over 10 years. I've been a coach for about 5 years now. Before that, I lived in Toronto as a teacher and, started my transformation online, grew my business online, moved to Mexico, and I've been here for about 5 years. And let me tell you, it has not been easy. Hasn't been easy, but it's been a journey that's taught me a lot of lessons. And here I am today. And I just posted a transformation of myself about a year ago. And when I started my journey, I did lose the weight. I lost 30 pounds at home, but I was so focused on that number on the scale that I forgot to heal what's really important and what's inside. Because when you don't heal what's inside, if you don't heal past trauma, if you don't heal your self-limiting beliefs, it's going to be very difficult for you to maintain the weight off because you're so focused on that number on the scale. So I was there. I was you. I understand you. I see you. I feel you. And here I am, hopefully, I want to shed some light into your life and let you know that there is a way out of this. Now I live a life of freedom. I don't think about food 24/7. I'm not worried about what I'm going to eat, right? I just live my life. That's the way I want you all to feel. So I want to ask you a question right now is, have you ever finished eating and immediately felt guilty or told yourself, I'll be good tomorrow. I have no self-control. I ruined everything. Who's been there? Because if you've ever felt that way, this isn't because you're broken. It's not. And I've thought of that myself before too. I was like, what is wrong with me? What's wrong with me? There's nothing wrong with you. And you're not broken. It's because you've been taught to see food as the enemy instead of fuel. And food is fuel. That's something that I continuously say to my clients on the daily. Food is fuel. You'll see me posting in my Instagram stories and Facebook stories. Food is fuel. Because today we're going to change the way you see food, the way you feel about food. If you want to get toned, if you want to get lean, you need food. If you want energy, if you want to feel good, you need food. We've been taught, we're taught in a society that less is more, eating less is how you're going to lose the weight. And then that's what happens in the teenagers, and me, myself included, eating disorders. I was bulimic for over 10 years, and prior to that, I was anorexic. I was anorexic for almost a year, and I ended up in the hospital because I was eating like 3 to 4 Twizzlers a day because I needed the sugar to survive. That is where I was at. And then I turned to bulimia because I was eating and every time I ate, I was afraid of the food in my body because I thought that food made me fat. But unfortunately, that's not what it was. It was the relationship I had with food, and it starts with the relationship you have with yourself, trusting yourself, self-trust. We'll talk about all that. So food isn't the problem. Most women think that it's their struggle is the food, but it's not. Food is simply the coping mechanism. What are you hiding from? What are you hiding from? The real struggle is often in stress, emotional overwhelm, trying to be perfect. Perfectionism does not exist. Shame, guilt, years of dieting. Fit people don't diet. I don't diet anymore. I don't like that word diet. And another struggle is the feeling like your worth is tied to your body. The scale, the number on the scale doesn't define who you are. No number defines who you are. The number in your bank account doesn't define who you are. The only thing that defines who you are is who you are becoming every single day. Are you a good person? Are you becoming the best version of yourself? Are you caring for yourself? Are you caring for your kids? Are you caring for the people around you? Because when food becomes your comfort, punishment, reward, or an escape, it stops being just food. You become a prisoner. I've been there. That's why I'm talking about this right now. And how we became here, how a lot of us are struggling with food, the relationship with food, is the diet culture created the cycle. Most of us were taught, I'll be happy when I lose weight. Or your parents or a family member, oh, you've put on some weight, right? Like in the past, my mom put me on Herbalife so I could lose some, like my whole life was based around my weight. You can't eat this, you can't eat that, or finish your food. Or it's like, what am I supposed to do? So what happens is we restrict, we feel deprived, we crave everything. We overeat, we feel guilty, and then we start all over again on Monday. It's such an exhausting cycle. The more rules you create around food, the more power food has over you. It's time that we release from that. Release from the shame, the guilt, the blame around food. When you restrict, restriction creates obsession. I've joined programs in the past where restrict, no this, no carbs, no this, that. It's exhausting. Don't tell me I can't eat my croissant. Don't tell me I can't eat carbs. I have to have my carbs. Carbs are your main source of energy. Carbs is fuel. The types of carbs is important, yes. But understand that restriction creates obsession. So think about it. The moment someone says you can't have chocolate, what do you think about right now? Like, all you think about is chocolate. You're like, what? And as women, once a month, excuse me, but I'm gonna have my freaking chocolate, I'm gonna have my peanut butter, and I'm gonna have my croissant, and I'm gonna have my pasta. That's what I crave when it's that time of the month. Restriction creates obsession. Your body isn't failing you. It's responding exactly how it was designed to survive. Your body is a machine. A machine needs fuel. A car needs fuel to drive. Your body needs fuel in order to drive. So imagine treating your body like someone you love. Would you starve them? Would you wouldn't shame them. You wouldn't punish them. You wouldn't make them earn dinner, earn food. So why do we do it to ourselves? Why are we so hard on ourselves and punish ourselves in ways that make us not actually lose the weight? If anything, because you're putting so much stress on yourself, you may actually be gaining the weight, even though you're restricting all this food. You're adding stress. Food provides energy, hormone support, muscle recovery, brain function, stable moods, confidence. So the goal here isn't about eating less. It's the goal is nourishing your body better. Because I see too many online fitness coaches, low calorie this, low calorie meals, low calorie this. Like, oh my God. Oh, it's exhausting. My meals are roughly 500 calories a meal. I eat over 2,000 calories a day. You need to stop restricting and you need to start fueling your body. A little tip to help you, the 80-20 lifestyle. And you may think Monday to Friday and then, binge eat on the weekends. Because I've seen that in the past. And I tried that in the past. And I've seen building muscle guys on social media, how they restrict themselves all week long. And then on the weekend, they binge eat. And as a female, I tried that. I was like, well, they can do it. So can I. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. So one of the biggest shifts you can make is stop chasing perfection. I teach the 80-20 approach. 80% whole nourishing foods and 20% foods you simply enjoy. Because life does include birthday cake, pizza nights, vacations, date nights, ice cream with your kids, margaritas on the beach, right? You don't have to choose between enjoying your life and reaching your goals. You can have both. You truly can. And I'm proof of that. But how you're going to get there is by realizing your self-worth. It's by realizing that it's okay to have a piece of cake. It's okay to eat a little bit more once in a while. when you start to honor your body, when you start to love yourself, you're going to work with your body as if your body was your best friend instead of your enemy, right? A lot of women work out because they want to lose weight because they hate the body that they're in. Start loving the body that you're in. Honor your body. Treasure. Like, this is your vessel. This is your vessel. So honor it like it's your best friend. Would you make your friend go run on the treadmill after they ate a birthday cake, a piece of birthday cake? No. Thank you, Holly. She's saying, I see those ads all the time. You're the first coach I've seen who says otherwise. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm also a business coach, and I help other online trainers grow their community online. And every single one of them, I try to talk to them about it, and they post low calories, like work out more. And it's like, okay, I understand that this is your lifestyle, and this is maybe something that you do now that you're in this best shape. But let's put yourself in, the real world. And when I say real world, I go back to Canada and United States sometimes, and I see just the amount of people that are overweight. And unfortunately, they do struggle with the relationship with food. And they're probably tired of dieting, right? So let's stop restricting and start adding foods to fuel your body. Stephanie, I see you. Thank you for being here. So let's talk about emotional eating for a second. Who's been there? I used to eat so much. I used to hide myself in the kitchen. I'd be on the floor, crying, shoving my face until I felt sick. And then I go to the bathroom and throw it up. It was the cycle of like restricting all day. End of the night comes and I'm just eating everything I see in sight. It was the worst. And listen, I did this for over 10 years. My mom would make a pot of pasta. I love pasta with just butter. And she would make the pot of pasta. And then she would go upstairs, do her thing. And I would go in the kitchen and I eat the entire freaking pot. I couldn't stop. And then I'd go to the bathroom and throw it up. I wasn't in the best shape, by the way. I felt like shit. And I would cry. I was emotionally eating because I didn't heal my internal self-love. I didn't heal myself. I didn't love myself enough to honor my body. Instead, I hated my body. I hated who I was, and I thought something was wrong with me. Gigi, I see you. I hear you. And I'm excited for you to come to the class tomorrow morning. She commented that she's an emotional eater. And listen, what do we have to do? So let's talk about emotional eating. I want to dive into this because so many of us have struggled with it or struggling with it right now, and I want to help you. So instead of asking yourself before eating, before going to eat something, what do I actually need right now? What does my body need versus what it wants? Am I hungry? Am I lonely? Am I tired? Am I stressed? Am I avoiding something? Am I looking for comfort? Sometimes the answer is food. Maybe you are hungry. Maybe you're not eating enough. But sometimes it's rest. Sometimes it's connection because you may feel lonely. Sometimes it's just a walk. Learning the difference changes everything. And how you're going to learn the difference and how you're going to start listening to your body is by honoring it and by doing things that you love. In the morning, don't be on your phone first thing in the morning. Focus on you, your mindset. Mind, body, and soul. We live in a world of survival. Everyone is constantly stressed and anxious. You gotta do this, you gotta do this, you gotta check your phone. Like, no, you do not. You do not need to do anything. How about today? Just be. Hey, I'm just going to be me today. I'm not going to cater to everybody. I'm going to be me. I'm going to do what makes me happy. When was the last time you did something for yourself? Probably a very long time ago. You have to start building trust with yourself. You have to start doing things that makes you happy in order to make a better relationship with food. And you also have to start releasing any past trauma, self-limiting beliefs that you have. And how you do that, there's a lot of work that gets into that. It doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen overnight. Healing your relationship with food isn't about willpower. It's about trust. Trusting yourself to eat when you're hungry. Trusting yourself to stop when you're comfortably full. And how you feel full is by being off the phone when you're eating, if you're out with people, talking to them, having conversation, breathing in between foods. And instead, I see it, and I was that person, you just shove your face really fast, right? Well, what's that going to do? Trusting yourself to enjoy dessert without guilt. And having that one piece and be okay with it. I never thought I would be able to have one piece of cake and just move on. Okay? Or let's say, for me, I wouldn't say really cake. For me, what's something that I'm like, oh my God, I used to like I couldn't stop. Pasta. I just mentioned that. I never thought I could literally just have a plate of pasta. I always had to have like 5 plates. I fucking love pasta. Okay? Now, not so much. No, you know why I don't like pasta so much? Because it doesn't make me feel good after. I eat foods that make me feel good after. And you'll learn all of that once you release the stress, once you release all the emotional baggage that you have holding on. So you can lose the weight, but maintain it off. Yes, Gigi, peanut butter. She knows. Okay, peanut butter. I love fucking peanut butter. I actually don't buy it. I don't buy it because that's something that I probably could just eat. But I'm not emotionally eating it. I just love it. It's a comfort for me. Okay? So it's learning to trust yourself and trusting yourself to know that tomorrow isn't a fresh start because you never failed today. You only fail when you die. The only failure in life is when you're on your deathbed and you're about to die. That's when you fail. So tomorrow's just another day. Okay, today I fucked up. I'm going to move forward. What did I learn from this? Journal. Right? Mindset. Like this whole experience, the thing that I coach about is a mind, body, and soul connection. I never really understood that. I was like, what does that even mean? But now I understand that in order for me to be in the best shape of my life, I need to be okay up here. I need to release what no longer serves me. I need to release all my emotional baggage. I need to release the need to be perfect. And that's when the identity shift comes in. So instead of asking yourself, what diet should I follow? Hi, Atlas. Appreciate you. Thanks for being here live. Ask yourself, what would the healthiest version of me do? I always step into my next best version of myself. Like today I was meditating. I meditate while I'm on the freaking treadmill. Fact. So I have music going and I close my eyes and I'm like, okay, what does my future self look like? And I literally see it. Christine, white chocolate. Ooh, you guys know my like freaking white chocolate. Yes, I love it. My clients know the food that I love. White chocolate, peanut butter, pasta. Yeah, I can't have those in here. Some of my clients are saying dark chocolate, that's their fave, and strawberry margaritas. Let's go. Once in a while, listen, if you come to Mexico, you can have a margarita. Enjoy your life. But again, balance. And what's your goal? Okay, let me go back to the identity shift here for a second. What would the healthiest version of me do? That's what I want you to ask yourself in the morning or today after you listen to this. What does your future self look like? She doesn't punish herself. She doesn't skip meals. She doesn't live on coffee. And she doesn't earn food through exercise. You don't need to go and crush a killer workout to eat. You can just freaking eat. You don't need to work out every single day. I work out to feel good. When you have that mindset shift, it's fucking game over. Start honoring your body. Start taking care of your body like it's your best friend. Your body's your vessel. You're going to live in this for the rest of your life. That's the only thing you're going to have until you die. Everything around you can fall into place. Like everything around you can truly disappear. When I hear people, they're like, oh man, I really want to join your program, but I got to fix my driveway. I'm like, what the fuck? Sorry, but like, what? Your driveway is more important than your health? I'm sorry. Mind-boggling to me. Mind-boggling. But hey, to each their own. So, today. I hope you got some value out of this live, out of this episode here that I'm recording. I appreciate you all. And I want you to reflect on this. And I want you to ask yourself a couple of these questions. What food do I feel guilty eating? And why do I feel guilty about eating those foods? Who taught me that? Because a lot of the time it's from past trauma. So for me, for example, growing up, it's like you have to finish your plate. You have to finish your food plate. Like there's, who's grown up with parents are like, you have to eat this. You have to eat this or you're not getting off the table. Like I literally was crying, shoving food in my face when I was younger. So these are all past trauma that I went through. And that's what, sorry mom, love you guys. Sorry, mom. But fact, like that's one of the reasons I had an eating disorder is because of what I've been taught growing up. So other questions that I want you to ask yourself are, what food rules am I still living by? What would change if I trusted my body instead of fighting it? Once you start to honor your body, what I mean by honoring your body is just loving yourself. Like give yourself a fucking hug right now and be like, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Like, love yourself. And the last question is, how would I eat if guilt didn't exist? How many of you feel guilty after eating? Sherry, one of my clients is live. Appreciate you. She's saying, thank you for helping all of us. I've learned not to feel guilty because I know that it's okay. Yes. Holly, I've never been told to trust my body. Ooh, I got chills, Holly. What? God. Online fitness coaches, if you're live right now or watching me or listening to me, it's time to fucking change what we do online. Like, stop the low calorie bullshit. Stop the overworking out. Like, let's just honor ourselves, trust our body, and love ourselves. Once you love yourself, you're going to cherish what you put into your body. You're going to put foods that's going to make you feel good. You're not going to hate yourself after it. Yes. Fire emojis, let's go. Okay, action steps this weekend, since it's Friday. Actually, it's Saturday for one of my clients. She's in New Zealand, love it. Okay, Holly is a trauma therapist. Ooh, gosh, you're gonna learn a lot in my community that you can put into your work, into your career. I'm excited to chat later. Okay, action steps this weekend. I want you to eat without distractions for one meal each day. One meal. Put your phone away. Eat the freaking food. Listen, guilty here. I fucking do it. Once in a while, I'm on my phone or I'm like working and I have my meal here. So I'm going to be there with you. Eat without distractions. So you actually feel the food going down. You're actually feeling it. And when you're eating it, like feel the texture, feel the like how it tastes. Really be in the moment when you're eating. And the next thing is slow down and actually taste your food. Just what I just said, right? And stop calling foods cheat meals. There's no such thing as cheat meals, okay? You're cheating yourself. Mic drop. There's no cheat meals, okay? What foods are going to help you get to your goal? We all know what to eat. Stop restricting. And if you don't know what to eat, just shoot me a message. I'll help you out. Very simple. Next thing I want you to do is add nourishing foods. Instead of constantly taking foods away, instead of saying, I'm not going to have sugar this weekend, I'm not going to have this, why don't you change that and say, hey, I'm going to add this to my meals this week. I'm going to add protein at every single meal. And protein doesn't mean just chicken and fish and, right? Greek yogurt. Fucking love Greek yogurt. That's like my favorite snack. My protein ice cream. So good. And I want you to practice saying, I can enjoy this without guilt. Say it before you eat. Say, before I eat, this morning, I had my breakfast. Before I ate, I said, grateful for this food. Thank you for nourishing my mind, my body, and soul. Like, I'm so grateful for having food on my plate. And I'm so grateful that I'm able to keep this food in my body from someone who struggled with an eating disorder for over 10 years. 10 years. Sherry says, the meals on the app are awesome. Yes, by the way, I got a Shine Bright Fitness Academy app. If you want to be a part of it, just shoot me a message. Let me know. And then we'll see how I can best support you. Now, I'm going to close this off by remembering that healing your relationship with food isn't about becoming perfect. Perfect doesn't exist. It's about becoming free. When food no longer controls your thoughts, when guilt no longer follows every meal, when you trust yourself around any food, that's when the real transformation begins. Because lasting weight loss doesn't come from fear. It comes from self-respect. So, today and tomorrow and this weekend, are you going to start trusting yourself? Are you going to start giving yourself self-love? And if you want to start this weekend with us, we've got a class in the morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Just, again, shoot me a message. It's just, I don't know. I don't do these CTA words shit. Just shoot me a message and say, I want to be a part of your class in the morning. We'll help you reset your central nervous system. We'll help you start the weekend on a great note so you can become the best version of you. So it's time for food to no longer take control of your life. It's time for you to take control of your life and your body back. I'm out of here. Appreciate you. And as I always say, peace, love, and don't forget your protein. Let's freaking go. Bye, ladies. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Let's go.